Hello everyone, it's Alan here. Welcome back to Alan's Aussie Fauna and Flora, and it's that time again to do a little video on what I found in the last couple of weeks in the coin area. And firstly, I'll just put this 50 in front. This is the tall ships that I showed a couple of weeks ago, and I made an error, and Wisey brought it to my attention. Thank you, Wisey. I mentioned that we look out for a dot between the eights, and I was pointing to this area, or there, I think it was here, but I was completely wrong. It's not this side of the coin you look for a dot there. It's on the head side. It's on the Queen's head side, 1988, and I'll just point with this that we look for a dot there, right there, between the eights. This is a non-dotter, but thanks Wisey for bringing that to my attention. So that's where we look for the dot between the eights. It's on the effigy side of the coin. So there we go with that one. I also managed to pick up, which was really good, a 20-cent Bradman, Sir Donald Bradman. Haven't seen these for quite some time. It came out in 2001. There's the effigy side and Queen side, and there's Sir Donald Bradman, 20 cent piece. The next I was able to get my hands on was a $2 2026. First one I found in the $2, so that was good to get that one. Probably going to be high mindies, but you never know. So that's that chappy. And I managed to get another. I had one of these a few weeks ago, I believe. And it's the Peacekeeping blue dot, blue circle, $2 coin. Let's see the two doves there with the blue centre in the middle there. And you turn him over and he's dated 2022. So I was pretty happy to get that little fella. Now the rest of them, I just hope I get these all right. I had some $1 to go through where I did a noodle some time ago, but I never looked for errors. So, and I picked myself up a few cards, and I was very happy about that. And I'd just like to run these with you, run them through with you. Now, that's if I can find them. Now, this one's very hard to see, so I'll have to turn the coin a bit. But you'll see a little blob of metal just there. Whoop, I'm going the wrong way. Just there on the ruse leg, right where that pointer is, there's a little blue blob of metal. That's a little cud. Very hard to see. But nonetheless, it is a cud. So that was good. The next one is a 2010. That one, by the way, was a 2025, the first one there. Next cut I got was, gee, they are hard to see. Oh, here we go. I have to turn him sideways a bit. And there's another leg or shoulder, more or less a shoulder cud. And that one's a bit bigger. Right there. Right there, there's a blob of metal. And that's a rue cud. So I was quite lucky. There was quite a few I found. I was quite surprised. I've never seen a cud until only not even a year ago. And then since then I've been finding more. I've been finding them, so that's been really handy. Really happy about that. This bloke here is a 2018, and again I'll have to turn him sideways because it shows up the cud better. You can probably see him already, and it is right there on the back of the ruse head. only little. You really need this I look through the magnifying glass on my iPad, you know, and luckily the camera's bringing that up as well, just behind that ruse head, little blob of metal. So there's another little card. Next one is a Charlie, and it is 2024. They do get better. This is quite a nice one. I like this one. It's not quite a spew-roo, but it's a blob of metal on the back of the second roo from the top, and usually the metal comes out here, and I've got one to show you in a second. And this one here is right there, blob of metal, a back roo, a back cut, I should say, on the second roo. That's a nice one. I like that one. Very good. 2 to go. Now, what's this one? Oh yeah, this is a spew-roo. I like the spew-roo. There it is there. Bit of metal right there on the first roo, and a nice cud, that one. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's a nice spew-roo, that one. And that's dated 2020. And lastly, folks, not a lot of coins this week, but that's the way it goes. But nonetheless, I was glad I went through these ones because I picked myself up quite a few cards, and I always like getting cards. They're always fun to get. Now, this is another spew-roo, and it's a lot thinner than the last one. It's a back cut, really. It's left the roo's mouth. So there it is there. A little bit of metal on the top of that roo. Another nice cud. So that's it, folks. That was dated 2019. So they're all different dates, you know. You don't know when to expect the cuds. So it's best to look for all $1 coins on the roos. And it's really, I like cuds. I really like cuds. So there you go, folks. Thanks once again for joining me and having a little browse at what I found in the last couple of weeks. Hopefully next week's a little bit more promising in respect to coloured twos, and I like to get a knot intended for circulation. They've been a bit lean. But until then, thanks once again for having a browse, and I'll catch you in the next video. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye now.